So, peeps, it is Tuesday morning. The sun is just coming up now. It is 5:43 in the morning. Here I sit, got my earned Puerto Rico trip hat on from last year, and I got my Avon sweatshirt on. And I told you that I had been taking five brochures, and some sample packs, and I had been either stopping at different places like Wawa's, gas stations, things like that, or like putting them in the mailboxes on top of not the mailboxes, I didn't say mailboxes, it's just early, paper boxes, putting them on top of the newspaper. So I just dropped my son off, and I did that again, 5 of them. And let me tell you something, it is 8 degrees. It takes a trooper, you know what, to work their business at 5:43 in the morning, the sun just coming up now, and finding some way to work my business that's in my life. And right now, because my life is all over the place with helping my kids and, you know, helping my brother with doctor's appointments still, things like that, trying to run my own business, take care of my customers, and getting brochures out there to my locals, staying on top of getting my faraway customers mailed brochures, campaign mailer, trying to be there for my downline, my team when they need me, and thank God so many of them are independent. They don't need me a whole lot. Trying to figure out all the changes with Avon that are coming. Having my granddaughter in between to help my kids out. So like she traveled with me all day yesterday to deliver orders and books with Lee and I. I mean, let me tell you something. Life is not easy all the time. And I am going through one of those patches where, it is not easy. I've got so much extra stuff on my plate right now that sometimes I go, how the heck am I going to do this? I mean, I didn't get home until, 8:30 last night, 8:45, and had been gone since 4 in the morning. And it just was a continual thing. And that's been going on for about a week for me now. It doesn't look like it's going to end anytime in the next week or so. But you do what you got to do, you know? This is one of those situations, again, where I know it's rough. I know you had 6 kids. I know some of you have got not inches of snow, foot, feet, all kinds of snow. It looks like it's never going away. I know the temperatures are crazy out there. And I am not going to be the person that says, you need to get out there and you need to be walking the streets in 7-degree weather, because I ain't going to tell you to do anything I'm not going to do, that's for sure. But what I am going to tell you is that you've got to find a way. You've got to make a way. You can't wait for the weight to drop in your lap. That method of working your business is not just going to be, woo, and then it just appears in words on the wall. That stuff ain't happening. That happens in the fairy tales. Look at the sun coming up. Do you feel it? Wow, here it is. Look at this. No makeup going on this morning. I don't care, because see, when it was dark, I could work like a thief in the night, putting those books and those sample packets in people's mailboxes. And may I add to you, I have done it 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Today is my 5th day. I got a direct delivery order from one of them, and it wasn't a huge one. It was $37. I take it. It's all good. I take it. So I got a direct delivery order. I got a hit for somebody saying they were interested in becoming a representative. No, they haven't signed up yet, but I tried to communicate with her last night. I'm telling you, stuff happens. Not always right away, as you can see, because most people would do what I did for one day and go, well, I didn't get any hits off that. I'm not going to do that no more. Molly don't know what she's talking about, because this stuff never works. Well, I'm telling you that it does work, but it only works if you're consistent with where you need to go in your journey. This business does not work overnight. This business does not work in a month. This business does not work in 6 months to get it where you want it. This is something that you choose, like whether it's being healthy or you're going to stop smoking or whatever it's going to be. The point is, it happens because you choose to do it every single day. You change your thinking. You change the way you run your business. You change the way you run your life. You do what you need to do to make something happen so we can consistently be giving you results eventually. So I'm telling you, you need to keep working it if you truly want to do this. If this is going to be worth it to you, I'm telling you it's worth it. I know, because I have lived it for almost 11 years. And there are times when it has seemed easier, and there are times like right now where I'm still trying to run my business and build it bigger than it is even right now, that when things like this come, it is not always easy. This is hard for me. It's been a long time since my tale, for other than getting up and catching a plane to go on an Avon trip, have I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning continually every single morning. I am on the road approximately 8 hours a day, just traveling to take my son back and forth to work right now. I chose to do it. I chose to be the one to help. And it's okay. I will get through it, and my kids will be better for it, and so will I. But I want you to know that no matter what's happening in your life, sick parents, sick kids, things happening, you've got to think outside your box. As I talked about yesterday, think outside your box and decide that it is worth it to you to find a way not to go out and make your Avon an event. Events are great, but you need to make sure that you're working your business every single day. And when the results don't come in right away, that's okay. It just means you haven't done enough. You keep doing something, and eventually you're going to see some results. And when you're putting brochures out there all over the place, trying to touch people's lives with recruiting flyers and samples and things like that, eventually you are going to get results. It's just, are you going to be persistent enough to get the results, to wait for the results, to keep producing until the results produce themselves, okay? So you have a great Tuesday morning, and if I make it to Wednesday, maybe I talk to you then, all right? Take care, onward, no matter what. Bye-bye.